It is within my power. Here we go. There are only 21, so no strong HRE bonus for that. Austria is really going on a mad rampage here. Such a shame that I accidentally did Great Britain. I'll have to remove them as a rival, even if it does cost me. Alright, so I don't mind these guys ravaging my country. I do like having the extra diplomat, though. Perhaps I should invest in some friendship. Persia's doing alright. They would be a bit of a counterweight, at least. We'll go with that. We'll try to secure an alliance there. Persia is allied to my rival Hassa. I still want to fight Hassa. And this one enclave I have might be all I can do it with. We're getting close here, actually. Even if you are dying horribly, but if you make a comeback, then that'll be good. You're allied with Bosnia, so hopefully you're not too in debt. 2,000 in debt, jeez. Well, we'll be thinking long term here. French colonist, Jake, what? They finished that? Good job. That means I need to explore this or colonize this. But I can't colonize it unless this is a core. Do I have any potential colonies at all? Well, certainly not there until I have that cord. And I don't feel like spending 50 mil on a conquistador just to get down there. Come on, my glorious rebel friend, make your way into Portugal. Ah, drat. And what is around here? Anything that I want? I want that sugarcane in Abda, to be honest. Those Tafties still want to rise up. They're probably not going to be able to. Sadly, the Emirs control this one. I would like to revoke the Emirs so that I can have better control or lower autonomy on it. Hasn't been an easy life for Mzab. Jerba. You know, I don't really care that much about walking in there and making them really angry. Especially if they'll be angry for 10 years over it. No need for occupation. We already own the city. Morocco went up for a war, absolutely, but that's still 4 years away. Surprised our prestige is doing so good, and I am loving it. Alright, so they're going to do all this and then march back into Portugal. Portugal probably do the manly job of slaughtering them, whilst I just sit back and save my money. And, you know, tighten up control over my land because it's a little autonomous. I'm so glad I now have passive autonomy reduction. Persia, alliance, I agree. Let's finally have some kind of counterweight to the Ottomans. They would still slaughter us, but at least it'll make them slightly less likely to. It's a shame you're already assigned there. I want you back. Hold on. Maybe I can colonize something around here. I would have to explore it first, though. Man, I want my fleet back. Just how big is this area? Pretty huge. Maybe that can be tightened up in future. So it's been pretty messy in North Africa, but after 103 years, we've gone from 6 development to 310. That's nae bad. Again, choice between Ulema and the merchant guilds. I just want these guys gone. I need to convert those Catholics away so that they also go away. Ulema and merchant guilds. Let me think about this. The merchant guilds are being pretty nice to me, but it's the Ulema that give me admin. And the Ulema are somewhat lacking here. Something doesn't add up there. Oh well. I can ask them for money. It'd be like a real life Wikipedia begging page. Can you spare me like 50 ducats? If everybody gave me 50 ducats, we'd be able to rule North Africa. People are asking about supporting Ottoman rebels. It really wouldn't be worth the cost. I wouldn't be able to afford it, and it just generally wouldn't work out. What I should be looking into is a bit of a Tunisian ravaging here. That truce won't last forever, but claims will last long enough. I'm sorry, Algiers, alright? I am genuinely sorry. I know I abandoned you, but I will get you and your land back. Which means I should claim the rest of this for myself, especially the capital Tunis. Maybe the Tunis can come at a later time, but at the very least, let's get some claims down. One school of thought is that I shouldn't be wasting my time around here in North Africa, because it would be a lot easier in terms of softer targets and less coring cost if I went down along here. But I don't want to, and it's generally as simple as that. I got caught instantly. I'll send someone else to do it. Don't send that boy to do a man's job. So they're probably going to be in Fez for a wee while. But if they don't... Religious zeal, you son of a gun. I can't convert that for a long time. Okay. I don't want those guys sitting around chewing up all my everything, though. Can I just return it? I'll give it to Sus. I wonder what religion Sus would be. Well, I'm not wasting my time with a province that's only going to hurt me. I can come back for it later. There you go. 10 prestige I won't really miss. And Sus come out as a Sunni, as a Catholic, so I can holy war them. Hopefully nobody decides to vassalize them, that would hurt me. And we'll camp out in the mountains so that when those guys come to play, well, we'll be ready to play with them. And that's right, yes, I have finally reached kingdom rank. So I was able to get my 3rd diplomat at very long last. Soon I will be removing Morocco. Getting my foot in the door here. This land isn't bad, but coring it is such a pain. I wouldn't trust him personally, but Jake, you can still let Rebel run in Portugal. It cannot stop the Rebel. It's just likely that it'll come back into my land, and I'm done with rebels. I just want to have some good control over this land. I mean, one of the nice things is I didn't reduce, or rather I didn't increase autonomy in a bunch of it. So as long as I just get it rightfully converted, which I'm working on, then I will have no fear. We need the Sus as well. I'm so sorry, Algiers. I'll do everything I can to make things right again. Where's the Aswan? Well, it deals in grain, but it's an accepted culture. I'm all about that manpower. Good to know Persia is on our side. Unfortunate to know that my explorer is dead, but where is that fleet of mine? Exploring a lot of land there, buddy. But where did you go? Were you on your way home? Were you already home? Well, I never normally have Oh, I just never even saw you there. Okay. Now that he's dead, at least they know the way home. We'll get you home and then get an explorer onto you. But I want an explorer on the double, and I can throw one there and tell him to make his way around Africa for me. Because if you own 2 points, you can sail through Terra Incognita to get to it as long as you have an explorer. I do love Diplo, but I love mercantilism yet more. Mercantilism's not looking too bad, 20%. Practically England's starting date now. And enjoy those rebs, Portugal. Bloomin' Portugal. So that gets rid of the Dimmy right there, so I don't have to even listen to their crappy demands. Are they going to survive this journey, I wonder? It's possible. You know what, I think they'll survive. Because they have such high maneuver, they should be okay. And then I'll get our actual guys out exploring. These cores aren't going to last forever. In fact, they're only going to last 25 more years. Which means I have to be ready to fight the Ottomans within 25... Oh, hello, Lithuania. You might be willing to ally me against the Ottomans. You already hate them. Why did I have to rival Great Britain? It takes like 25 years to remove that. Train of thought derailed pretty heavily on that one. Then there's Muscovy, of course, but they don't see any real benefit to being my friend. I think they'll survive. This whole run is fueled by unreasonable optimism, so that's not a bad attitude to take, Jake. Why, thank you. Alright, how's that fleet of mine doing? Pretty heavy going for them. Oh, excellent. The colonies become available to us. 2 of them have. Which way would I rather go? Timbuktu or not to Timbuktu? Trouble is I have not been optimizing my trade at all. Nor am I really in a position to. I don't have trade ideas. They'd be tempting to get next, but that would mean my army would be utter garbage. And I've got all these mill points that I have not been spending on that. Damn it. Great Britain feel the same way here. You still having trouble with those guys? You're a joke, Portugal. You're a real joke. Well, hey, look who made it. It's that one explorer. I got another better job for you. Go exploring, oh, I don't know. The coast of Africa? Explore the coast of West Africa. Sure, do it. Throw down some insults or embargoes. Yeah, France for one, who are already feeling a bit ill done to. Defender against Ferrara. Yeah, I'd feel ill done to too, buddy. Castilla gunning down Mali, that's a shame. Lots of things here are a shame. Did the random new world spawn a fantasy kingdom? We won't know that until we get exploring here. Doesn't look like we've got a supercontinent, but we don't know what's to the north there. It's going to be very hard to reach anything. Oh, but no, that's actually very close by. I could reach that if I went and explored it. But what is this region? Alright, once you're done with your exploring, you're going to go and find that so I can have something to colonize. Because I don't really want this province. Then again, I'm not far off from having 2 colonists. Gee, Billy. Alright, Portugal finally might be doing something about their rebels. Oh. Swell, what an opportunity to eat the rest of you up. Never did claim that, but I don't really think that I have to. You're going to be busy on that fort for a wee while at least. So we just need 4 for your capital, 1 for your other fort, and ultra kill. You sure you want to go there? Because I don't mind. Tried something different there. Tried just sending in my cavalry. Didn't seem to have done as hot as I had hoped. Just seems to have cost me money, to be honest. Ah well, they're all dead at the end of the day. Only 2,000 casualties for me. Okay, you're ready. There's something over here, so please explore it. Jake, can we see China? I missed the Ming explosion. Well, how about you just look at the world whilst I go and take a very quick water break? Okay, just like that, we're back. And we're still alive. Damn, it's good to see Mzab still on the go. And what have we taken? 3 punches to the face that we simply rolled over in? No, I don't think we rolled over in the Second Castilian War, actually. We put up a fight, and we didn't die as badly as we could have due to that. It's only 6 development there, so we can actually blockade that rather nicely. Reclaim gas. I want to, game. I really want to. Speaking of things I want to do, we got plenty of money on the go. It's high time we actually got some dudes on our advisor pit. And Lithuania, let's see, they're allied with Livonian Order, and this is a nice way to see how much anyone is in debt. Lithuania is not in debt at all, and I think we should become good friends with them, since it's a nice counterweight to the Ottomans, if and when they decide to pull that trigger. I like the colour of Mzab. It reminds me of those lilac sweeties. Perhaps I'm talking to a long-forgotten era when I mention that. What were they even called again? I think they were just called purple violets. All about getting that money, but oh well, actually our piety doesn't need to be so high since we don't have that much to convert anymore. Yeah, we're fine on the piety front. Parma violets, thank you. Okay, so that fleet of mine should be done soon, I hope. Where the heck have they gone? Oh, that's right, I told them to explore here, and then we'll get them to uncover some of it. Could alternatively send out an explorer there, but we'll see what there is first. Holy smokes, they are carving up Africa between themselves. The only thing they haven't got is the Cape yet. I might just have to stroll down there and ensure that it's in safe Ibadi hands. So I'll be having everything, I'm sure that doesn't surprise you, including your money and including your religion. Wonderful. That isn't wonderful. How long were you pent up with that one? Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so what I should do is prepare for you in the mountains. Okay, those are mountains, that's quite convenient. This would be quite convenient if there was a battle going on here, but I don't think there is. As long as you guys keep playing tag with the provinces, or at least the fortified provinces, we'll be alright in that respect. The Dhimmi again getting on my case. Oh god, they're Catholic. And that religious seal, I don't like these Dhimmi. I don't like them at all. Extra leader without upkeep. Manpower, money. So yeah, I guess they'd be good if I did give them some influence and more importantly have their loyalty up. But that ain't happening. I'm a pious leader. You are nothing to me. I need to keep a close eye on these guys depending on where they go. Alright, into there is acceptable. But I was hoping to fight them in mountains. Highlands would be okay, I guess. Hungary dishonoured with Castile. That means Castile... Aragonese War for Independence backed by the Ottomans. Thank you. Man, there has seldom been a better time for Castile to get overrun by Algerians. Oh man, I feel so bad for what I did to Algeria, but I really want to get them back as a vassal. Let's get those relations back up. I'll probably throw down a guarantee on them as well. So, Jake, that Lithuania alliance, it's close, but it's not quite there. If I puffed out my chest a bit more, I might be able to get it. And I'm not seeing any reason not to do that, to be honest. I don't want you to go over to Dra. Wow, Hungary is honouring nothing these days. Austria is such a pain because of me making Great Britain a rival. My navy strength helps, my diplomatic reputation helps. We don't have any common rivals though. Perhaps I should start investing in a bit of a navy. May help, probably won't, but at least I'll try. Again, I'm not too concerned about these guys running around. I mean, realistically, what are they going to do? Do I want to core Abda? I'm not going to be able to convert it for 11 years, but yeah, I think that's okay. I think that might even be acceptable. Okay, and I got to keep my eyes on you. Where are you going to go? I suppose I could be ready for you either way. Ah, no need. We're going to be there ahead of time, which is lovely. And I might as well be ready to back them up. What is this? I haven't seen this. Anti-clericalism. The merchant guilds of several prominent cities are accusing the ulema of being greedy. Okay, well, when it comes to the merchants, they only have them in Alexandria and Rosetta. The pious commoners are now withholding the tithe in a protest against a particularly bad example of misuse of the authority of the ulema. Pious merchant guilds are now objecting to paying tithes. They consider the ulema unfit to receive them. They're furious and demand that we obstinate them. How am I meant to say no to getting free money and reducing autonomy in Rosetta? Well, it's going to really upset the merchant guilds. Or I upset the ulema. The merchant guilds will just have to pay up. Chomp. Lovely. Jake, no leader. I could have sworn I had a leader there. In fact, I do. It's even got 2 maneuver, which will probably force a river crossing. For them. Yes, yes indeed. I mean, I could get a better leader, potentially. Oh, well, what I could do is the slower ones get the 5 maneuver guy. So they arrive a little faster. Nah, that is just scraping the barrel. What's the point? And that's good because the there's no flanking going on here, for better or for worse. Wonderful. Wonderful. It would be even more wonderful if the Portuguese would just kill their own rebels. I'm not around to shoulder everyone's burden here. Jake, you're at 79%. Don't you get a disaster at 80? Yes, you do, but 79 is not 80. Oh, and that is 150 admin power that I would quite like. Chomp. That just offsets the very pious ruler bonus. And indeed I am very pious. Native uprising chance down, native assimilation up. But they gain influence and I can't actually give them any influence at this point, it's too dangerous. Would quite like some military support as well. I would like all these things really. Recruit a conquistador. Well, we already have 2 leaders, so I think I'll pass on that. I would quite like some money, but they would lose loyalty. What the heck, I'll take money anyway. Yeah, I want that 100 mil. No, it must go to waste. Heck, when has something going to waste ever stopped me? No, I should wait. It's probably better to wait. Jake, are you going to send a colonist somewhere? Well, yeah, hopefully one of these places. Once they're done exploring. I wonder how much range I have down here, because grabbing the cape is always a good one. Even if it is a little ugly. Okay, actually no, that seems a little out of the question at this point. All I want to do is get that new world. Okay, my good friend. Should we pick up where we left off? Or is that overlord abandoned us never going to go away? No, I feel bad for you. Let's get that alliance back on the go.